Alright, what's up guys? I'm bringing you a replay of a historical battle I had. That's why it looks so funny and I can move around the camera angles all weird like. But in this one I had a really good run and sadly I wasn't recording live when it was going on. So I figured I'd bring you a replay of it because I did really well, and of course any of you that play this game know the historical battle is much higher stakes. You don't have any respawns. The plane models are closer to what they should be. Not all of them are work right, like the P-38 or the Corsair. There's a Corsair somewhere on my team. He was somewhere under me a little bit. There's another P-47 in front of me that I kind of flew as his wingman this game. But yeah, I'm flying the P-47 Lightning, the heavy attack plane for the US, and it's a really good boom and zoomer and ground attack plane. Probably one of the best the Americans has because of the tiering of the Mustang. The Thunderbolt just works so much better. The P-47, I might have called it the P-38 Lightning, but it's the P-47 Thunderbolt. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of combat going down over there, and I think a friendly P-47, you can see with the kill feed, was shot down, and then our Spitfire crashed. I'm not sure if he rammed somebody or what happened, but that's not good because the Spitfire was pretty much our only turn fighter we had on the team, and we could have used him. But as you can see, my wingman over there has decided to kind of dive down, so I'm gonna get to about where he was and then follow him in, and he is going for one of the Focke-Wulf 190s that are down there. And those are notoriously, really good guns, but can't turn very well. So he should be able to get him, and I believe he does, but you'll just see how it plays out from here, and I might switch to cockpit view. Nah, that doesn't work. Nah, you can't see. But yep, so I'm about to dive in after him. Go give some assistance here shortly. I was staying high to make sure there was nobody that was going to follow us both down. When somebody dives like that from altitude, you kind of want to give them top cover. And there's the Corsair. He's right there. The problem with Corsair, of course, it's my favorite plane, but the problem with it in historical battles is that if you could take one shot to the aileron, your plane pretty much goes down, and it's really frustrating. And right here I was going to dive down. You hear me drop throttle and drop flaps. But as soon as I do this, the Corsair calls out that there is an enemy P-47 right there. And it's one of the German captured ones. And so I used the energy I had, raised flaps, maxed out throttle, and just zoom climbed because I was at about 600 kilometers an hour. I just zoom climbed back up, and he knows he can't catch me in a zoom. I don't know, he could have got me there, but he didn't. So I roll over onto him. He of course has the speed advantage because the P-47 is a heavy mother. And so we proceed to do this little chase where I'm going after him and he's going after my wingman, which is the other P-47, which is right there. And so here it goes. This is how it's going to play out. I roll over. There, our P-47 got the Focke-Wulf. And I roll over and I go in gunning on this other P-47 hard. Here goes that Focke-Wulf. His tail completely got shot off. Here I go and get some shots on him, nothing major. Drop flaps, trying to get back over. And flying with mouse, trying to do a reversal like this is always kind of awkward. Still haven't got it down perfectly, but he gets our friendly P-47, sadly. I think he critted his tail because he can't turn. And I tell him in chat, I'm sorry, I tried to get him, he said it was no problem. And I just lay into the enemy P-47 right there and completely saw his wing off. There we go. So I start zoom climbing back up, as you should after a boom like that. And I notice there is a Focke-Wulf over there, little dot. And I have the altitude advantage, and I can definitely get the speed advantage. And I believe he is going to go for our friendly Corsair. Hold on, see if I can't spot him. I'm sorry for the lack of name tags. Like I said, this is in replay mode. And if there is a way to show up the name tags in replay mode, feel free to leave a comment and tell me, because that would be great. because I have a lot of games where something good happens, I'm just not recording. And it's really frustrating because when I'll try to record, nothing good happens. So here we go. He's there, and I think it was a friendly P-63 in hindsight. Yeah, it was a P-63. There he is. Right there. And he goes head on, and you never want to go head on with like anybody in this game. It's just never a good idea. That lets me get some shots into him. Trigger discipline's not really a huge deal with the P-47 because you have, I think, 3,300, it might be like 3,250 rounds. There goes our Corsair, giving a few rounds into him. Here, I dropped throttle, kind of dropped flaps, and rolled in behind him. I don't know why I shot there, I wasn't going to get him. Right here, he throttled all the way down, but I throttled all the way down, and I definitely can lose speed faster than him because I'm a much heavier plane. I'm just making sure he's going to go down. I think I put, like I said, trigger discipline's not a huge deal. You have so much ammo in this plane. 850 cows though, it tears people to shreds. Right here, I did not see him coming at all, and he did a number to my rudder mainly, so he almost hit me there. Like, it was really close, but I decided, you know, this is not my fight, so I'm gonna try and get a little bit of altitude and climb away. And he still has, nope, that's the Corsair. So he broke off. There he is. Yeah, he broke off, and I don't know why, because he definitely could have finished me. So now the Corsair is going to attempt to fight him, which you'll see it doesn't go well for the Corsair. For the most part, he doesn't take any hits until a little bit later, but when that happens, I'll show you. Here, I come through. I'm going to try and give assistance. My rudder's all messed up. Like, my turning and my stability is nowhere near what it should be. Here. There he is. Yep, see, there's our Corsair. And there's the 109. He's right there. And see, he's coming at me again, but he has no energy. He can't climb directly to us. He tries to get some shots in, but realizes he can't do it. I drop flaps, drop throttle, try to get back in there. But it's just, At this point, I thought I'd maybe just distract him long enough for the Corsair to get back around. And so that's what I was trying to do, because I'm in no shape to be fighting this guy. I can kind of tease him a little bit, and as long as I can get to a straightaway where he can't catch me, I'll be okay. There, he put a few more rounds into me, but it didn't hit anything. The Thunderbolt can take a lot of punishment. I'm looking for him. There he is. Yeah, the Thunderbolt can take a lot of punishment, which is really good, because it is a big, heavy plane, and for the most part, it's relatively slow unless you have a dive or energy advantage, or in a straight line. It is a monster in a straight line. If you have a little bit of altitude to go with it. But see, he knows he can't catch me, so he turns around to go fight the Corsair again. The Corsair readily engages, but I think right there he took a shot to the rudder, or to the aileron, and he can no longer maneuver. As you can see, he's going really slow, wide turns. Yeah. So I'm like, you know, I gotta go help out my teammate. I'm pretty damaged, but the way this German's flying, I don't think he's that great. Because he could have killed me on that first pass he did on me. And he's really inaccurate with his shots. And he's just putting so many rounds into that Corsair that aren't doing anything. So the Corsair definitely took a round to the aileron because he's listing horribly. I can see he's trying to roll back around, but he can't. So he's done. Put a few rounds into him. Nothing major. Drop flaps. Roll back around. And he's so focused on that Corsair, he doesn't even think to act. And right here, he tries to make me overshoot. Again, horrible aim on my part, but like I said, don't have to worry about ammo. So he tries to make me overshoot, and I realize what he's doing, but again, just like with the Focke-Wulf, I drop speed way faster. So I'm able to do that, kick back throttle, get some rounds into him, and right here's the final one. Bam, got some rounds into him. I don't exactly know what I hit, but it sent him into a flat spin, and he was just done. So that's that. There was nobody else really left on the enemy team. It was just some AIs and some ground units, and I was the last one on my team. So that was that. It was a really good run for a historical battle for me, and I had a lot of fun with it. I think I did reasonably well for the P-47. There's a few places I could have done better. My accuracy mainly, but thankfully it holds so much ammo. So I'm gonna cut it here because no one wants to watch me attack biplanes that are AIs and ground units. That's just not fun. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.